Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you this look that was created using my favorite products of 2019. Now, the products that you will see me use, you've seen me use them in my previous videos. So these are some of my favorite products and I wouldn't hesitate to buy them again. So without much further ado, let's get into the video. The first step always is primer, and here I'm using my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This thing, it's really good. And remember, I'm rubbing it between my fingers and patting it into my pores and then just spreading it all over my face. This primer is really good as it gives something for your foundation to stick to and not move around, so I really do like that. And it does fill in my pores really well. Have my primer on. Next, I'm gonna do my foundation, and the foundation that I loved for the majority of this year and the last year is my Lancome in the shade 360 Bisque N. So what I'm gonna do is spread it all over my face. This foundation, it's very full coverage. You honestly don't need too much of it. So what I'm gonna do to blend this foundation out, I'm gonna use a brush, and the reason I'm using a brush is to get a heavier coverage of foundation. And I'm gonna go in circular motions and not drag my foundation because that will leave streaks on my face, which is something I do not want. So I'm just gonna blend it out. To make sure that it's not too heavy or it's not looking cakey, I am gonna take my damp sponge and pat it all in, and what this will do is soak up that extra foundation and make it look a little more natural. So, and this will blend out any streaks that there may be. Next step is concealer, and then the concealer, my favorite concealer, I've using this, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, I believe. It's the Instant Age Rewind in the shade medium. Gonna take it out in triangle shape. Gonna highlight. And I'm gonna blend this out with my damp sponge. So just pat it in. And to set the concealer, I'm gonna use my RCMA No Color powder. Gonna take this on a dry sponge. So wherever I've highlighted, I'm gonna put this powder on. And I'm not gonna drag, I am patting. I'm being very generous with the application of this powder. And I'm gonna powder the rest of the areas of my face with my L'Oreal True Match in the color W6. So I'm just gonna go in circular motions as well. Powder is really important for me because I do have combination skin, and throughout the day my natural oils will seep through, so I make sure that I apply plenty of powders. Now that my skin is done, I'm sort of gonna go on to my eyes and then finish up my face later. So to fill in my brows, it's the NYX Tame and Frame in the shade Espresso, and using my Morphe S25 brush. It's an angled brush. So I'm just gonna brush through my brows and then fill them in. My brows are done. Again, I'm just gonna brush through them, so if there is a product that's sticking to some place, it will be spread out evenly. Next, I'm gonna prime my eyes with my Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer. This, you don't need too much of it. I'm just gonna take this much and I'm gonna apply it both of my eyes. And remember to use your ring finger. I never use any of my other fingers. It's always the ring finger, as it's gentle and it won't cause any wrinkles on your eyes, as that area is the most delicate. Once that is applied, I'm gonna set my concealer with the powder. To do that, I'm just gonna use any skin like color, and the one I will be using, it's the color T from my Cargo Cosmetics palette. It is right here, T. So I'm just gonna cover that primer. Okay, and what this will do is that make sure if you're applying eyeshadows, that they blend out properly and they're not patchy. So now that I've applied this skin light color on my primer, should blend out seamlessly. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for a gold bronze look. So in my crease, I'm gonna apply the color Henna from the same palette. It's right here. And this is S12 brush from Morphe. Tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna look down and then apply it to my crease and go back and forth. Actually gonna take a bigger brush, as that one's more concentrated. So I'm just gonna take this. Oh, this doesn't even have a name. Well, it's a fluffy blush. This, and I'm gonna take the same henna color, and what this will do, it'll cover bigger area. Okay. Next, I'm gonna take the color Bollywood. It's like right here. This, I'm gonna take it on a brush like this, and I'm gonna apply it on the lid of my eye. Leave my inner eye alone, as I want to apply lighter color in there. There is this color called Darjeeling. It's like a teal green, so I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna also put this in the crease as well. What I'm gonna do now is take that fluffier brush that I used before. I'm gonna blend everything together. Okay, I'm gonna again take the shade Bollywood, reapply it on my lid. Next, I'm gonna take a lighter shade and I'm gonna apply it on my inner eyes, just so that will brighten it up. And the color I'm gonna use is Lotus. It's like this pale right here. So Lotus. And just so that it pops a bit more, what I'm gonna do is spray it with my setting spray. So this is the NYX matte finish. I'm just gonna spray my brush with this like this, and then apply it to my inner corner. Okay, I'm gonna wipe off the excess, and as you can see, I do have fallout, and that's why I did not remove my powder, because now when I wipe out my powder and fallout, it won't stick to my skin. It'll just disappear without leaving anything behind. Okay, I'm gonna highlight my brow bone. I'm gonna take the color Lotus and just go underneath my brow bone. For my eyeliner, I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild in the shade Black. It's their mega liner. So shake this. I'm gonna do a quick wing liner. So look down into my mirror. This liner is amazing. I love the applicator on it. doesn't give me trouble, doesn't dry down quickly, so I do have time to go over it and it won't flake off or anything. It's very easy to use. I'm actually gonna take some shadow underneath my lower lash line as well. This S20 brush by Morphe, and I'm gonna take the shade Henna. Basically the same shades that I used above, I'm gonna use on my lower lash line as well. So sorry I didn't press the record button. What I just did is use the color demolition from Urban Decay pencil liner and applied it all over in my waterline like this, underneath both my eyes, and then I just blended it out with this random brush that I had, just so that it's not too harsh. And now I'm gonna curl my lashes. Okay, and apply my favorite, one of the best finds of 2019, this Laura Geller Glam Lash Dramatic Luminizing Mascara in black. It gives me volume, lengthens my lashes, it doesn't smudge. I think that's all I'm looking for. If you ever get mascara on your lid or underneath, do not try to clean it up as it's wet, because you'll just make it worse. Let it dry and then you'll be able to just scrape it off. I'm gonna apply mascara to my lower lashes. And now getting back to my face, I need to add some color to it, and I'm gonna add my contour, and this is by Wet n Wild. I'm gonna take a brush like this. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take this, tap off the axis and look sideways. See this right here? I'm gonna actually try to stay above that line. So I'm just gonna draw a straight line like this. So I'm just drawing it. I'm gonna repeat the same thing on this side. Now I'm gonna take a different brush and blend it out, moving it upward. I'm not gonna drag it down. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take a brush like this. This is again Morphe S14. It's a flattened kabuki sort of a brush, and I'm just gonna go in circular motions and blend it out. I'm gonna apply it onto my forehead as well. And I'm gonna take the same brush, I'm just gonna take it here and go in circular motions. Okay, and I'm gonna do it on right here as well. To make sure my contour pops out, I'm gonna take my RCMA No Color Powder, and I'm really gonna cut that contour out. So I'm gonna take my dry sponge and I'm gonna put some powder on it, and I'm just gonna cut this out. And I'm gonna actually let it sit this. This is baking, and while that's baking, I'm gonna contour my nose. For that, I'm gonna use a brush like this. Start inwards and then just go down in a U shape. So I'm just gonna start. And to make sure that's blended, I'm just gonna take a bigger brush and sort of smooth it out. Next, I'm gonna take my blush. This is my favorite blush. It's by Milani and Bella Rose. You guys guessed it. And I'm gonna use my e.l.f. angled blush brush, and I'm just gonna smile, tap off the axis and pat it onto my cheeks. Next, I'm gonna apply my highlighter, and this one is by Essence. It's their Pure Nude highlighter in the shade Be My Highlight. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. highlight brush, it looks like this, and just swirl it into my product. I'm gonna actually apply highlighter in this C shape, so I'm just gonna look sideways and then just, I do like a very natural highlight, and this one is so good. It's like highlight from within your skin. It's not like fake, it doesn't sit on your skin, it sort of melts into your skin. Because I do have oily skin, I have to be very careful as to how much highlighter I do apply, so I don't go overboard with it. Okay, I'm gonna apply center of my nose or bridge, Cupid's bow. Okay. And now I'm gonna wipe off this excess powder that I have. The only thing that I see left is my lipstick. I mean, I love red lipstick, and one that is really good, and it's from the drugstore. They're by Wet n Wild. Sorry, I'm looking into my products. It's not this one, but it's by Wet n Wild. I forget the shade of it. I took it somewhere and then lost it. So because I can't use that one, I'm just gonna use my Milani Ruby Valentine lipstick. This does have some shine to it, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna fill it in. I can apply lashes if I want to, but honestly, I'm not gonna go too crazy with this look because I'm going to the temple after this, and I think this is too much to begin with already. So I'm gonna skip the lashes, but if I was going to a party or something, I would definitely put on the lashes. And after I'm done with my face, all I need to do now is spray my face with a setting spray, and the one I really reached for in 2019 is by NYX Cosmetics. It's the matte finish setting spray. Give it a good shake, and you just like hold it at an angle and close your eyes and just spray. Sort of dry it. What I like to do is take the damp beauty blender and just pat it into my skin. Okay guys, this finishes my face. This look is completed using my favorite products of 2019. I hope you like it, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share my videos. Bye.